Hey everybody, Barry with Christenson Transportation with a trucker's truck. And you know, a lot of times I do these videos to tell the fleet what we're doing good, what we need to work on, or attaboy for this, or safety award for that. But a lot of times I also love it when the drivers call, and it lets me know that they've watched the video. It lets me know that they have safety on their mind, but it also allows them to tell me what's on their mind and let me broadcast that to other people. So last night I got a call from code name Cranky Yankee, which I think is really just based on his accent, because he's not cranky, and he's pretty nice guy and pretty deep thinker. And so I told him I'm going to do a video based on our conversation today. We were just talking about good behavior. You know, he was telling me that he picked up a bunch of cardboard on our yard that somebody had just thrown out, and you know, we got to talking about doing the right thing, and you know, he picked up a trailer with a bunch of junk in the back, and he cleaned that out. And I was like, you know, my mother always told me, you know, do unto others as you would have them do to you. It's like just take the high road, do the right thing, and maybe it'll catch on. Maybe people will understand that it's them that's not doing right, and not be able to justify dumping their stuff on the next person. The other thing we talked about was interacting with people. You know, this person may be having a terrible day, and they come up and they're complaining, or they've got terrible thoughts on their mind about their life and how bad it is. And he goes, you know, you can add to that negativity and make it worse for them, or you can say something good and change them. So you can make that be their worst day and maybe their last day if you reinforce negativity. Or maybe if you say something kind or motivational, it might be their first day of having a better life. So keep that in mind. Is how we interact with people does a lot to how they proceed throughout their day or week or life. It's like if you turn it around and help, and not just say, oh, that person's having a bad day, why are they talking to me? I don't want to hear it. Maybe say something nice to them, and they might be like, oh, well, that was nice of them. The old pay it forward thing that we got into for a while. And I told him of this story I had heard, and this kid was asking his dad, or a worker was asking his boss. He's like, you know, he was telling the child, he said, everybody's got multiple things inside of them. You've got one person that may have a wolf, and you may have a lamb. And you have 50-50 chance of you acting like a wolf or a lamb, good or bad. And the child says, well, how do you know which one it is? And he said, that's easy. It's whichever one of those you feed. If you feed negativity for the wolf, it's going to be a wolf. If you change it and do kindness and good things and do the right thing and treat people right, it's going to be the lamb, and that's what's going to emerge as the victor in this person's struggle between good and bad. So thank you, Cranky Yankee. Appreciate your thoughts, and you know, it may not, in this case, it's not just me telling you what he said. It's him reinforcing in me things that I know, and how I should be acting. I told him I used to carry around a buckeye, you know, the smooth little thing from the buckeye tree, and it would remind me, I'd leave it in my pocket, and every time I'd get it, it would remind me why I had it, which was to say something good to somebody, say when they're doing right. We tend to point out the negative. We tend to be Monday morning quarterbacks and pick things apart and say, yeah, you did 99 things great, but you did this one thing bad. Well, how about we just focus on the 99 great things? And that will encourage people to do that versus everybody's looking out for the negative. So I carry the buckeye to remind me to tell people that I interact with good things. So it's not always a negative experience. And We don't want that. So anyway, a lot of rambling, but thanks, Cranky Yankee, and hopefully I'm a better person, and you guys will learn to be better people and do the right thing and lead by example. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being at Christenson, where the truckers truck and safety takes priority.